You guys, it's your girl Chi-Town Blue here with another installment of the A-List Alert coming on behalf of the Key S Expressions Publishing slash Multimedia Division. We are doing big things in the Midwest, you guys. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. Go below this video, hit that notification bell. That way you know when I do new uploads. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. You guys are a part of the 191,000K views on this platform in the US as well as overseas, you guys. Okay, let's get started. The A-List Alert famous VIP drop is none other than Luke James. Luke James, yes. Luke James is in the building. He came around my story on IG, snooping around, trying to see what all the fuss is about your girl from the west side of the Chi with a head full of dreams, you guys. Thank you so much, Mr. Luke James. Some fun facts about him. He used to do backup for Tyrese, and this is coming from Wikipedia. He wrote music for Chris Brown. He's wrote music for Britney Spears as well as Justin Bieber. And then also he played Noah on Fox's Star Network, as well as in his third season of The Chi on Showtime. You guys go out there and support his arena of entertainment. And what better character to play? My R&B crush, Mr. Johnny Gill from New Edition Story on BET in 2017. Yes, that all was him. He is the Marvin Gaye of 2022. Yes, he is, ladies. Okay, now, I've also got a story that came across my path. You guys know that I enjoy reading. So, HuffPost.com, thank you guys so much, came out with this article. It is an article that really needs to be addressed. Need to hear it because it's something that is very important. I want to pull it up right now on here so you guys can kind of listen to it. The background about it is basically this. Okay, so the background on this article is this. Let me adjust this real quick. The background on this article is this. As you guys know, young people across the board, I have four, have always tried different avenues to gain wealth. They go through, different chores around the house. Back then it was washing dishes, cleaning up your room, getting a grade. You get a stipend for that. But nowadays they're going outside of the home and doing different things like working a 9-to-5, working over summer jobs, things of that nature. But this story really hits home, HuffPost.com. It was about dozens of kids who were cleaning a Midwest meatpacking plant. And the Labor Department finds tons of violations with this. Oppressive child labor. More than one child suffering chemical burns. So I want to, as you know, I like to read on here. I want to give you guys information about this article that I actually came across, because it really hit home. We have to really be mindful of our kids and how they want to make money and be successful in this era of life that we live in right now. So it says dozens of kids were cleaning Midwest meat packing plant Labor Department finds. And this is done by Dave Jamison. So shout out to him as well. Officials have accused Packers Sanitation Services Incorporated of oppressive child labor that results in more than one child suffering chemical burns. So let me actually take a look at that. Okay. So in this article, it basically addresses child labor laws and how they're being violated by this company. So it says the Labor Department says a sanitation contractor employed dozens of children in dangerous roles at meat packing plants in Nebraska and Minnesota. Now, the agency went to federal court on Wednesday seeking an injunction against Packers Sanitation Services Incorporated, PSSI, alleging at least 31 kids had worked for the company in oppressive child labor, officials say. They range from ages 13 to 17, and their responsibilities included cleaning hazardous equipment during overnight shifts. So my question there is, where are the parents at during this time frame? The Labor Department said in its filings that Packers violated the Fair Labor Standards Act by employing the miners who allegedly worked at plants owned by meatpacking giant JBS and the poultry processor Turkey Valley Farms. Okay. This is a quote. The Labor Department also alleges that PSSI violated the law by intimidating minor workers to stop them from cooperating with investigators. The agency has asked the judge to issue a temporary restraining order preventing the company from employing minors while it continues to investigate. Investigators also learned that several minors employed by PSSI, including one 13-year-old, suffered caustic chemical burns and other injuries, the Labor Department said in a press release. PSSI could not immediately be reached for a comment on Saturday. In its filings, the Labor Department also alleged that PSSI violated the law by intimidating minor workers to stop them from cooperating with investigators. They say the company manipulated and deleted employment files. Officials began their investigation in August after receiving a referral from local law enforcement about possible child labor violations at a plant in Grand Island, Nebraska. Investigators then interviewed confidential sources about kids allegedly cleaning the facility during graveyard shifts. Investigators witnessed multiple workers entering the JBS facility in Grand Island, Nebraska during the PSSI overnight cleaning shift who appeared to be minors based on their stature and appearance, according to the court filings. Officials say they subpoenaed school records from local middle and high schools and determined 3 minors had worked overnight shifts for PSA at Grand Island JBS facility, including one who suffered a chemical burn. On its website, PSSI says it offers cleaning and sanitation services to the meat packing and warehouse industries. It's common for large companies like JBS to contract out sanitation work to outside companies so that the workers are technically employed by other firms even though they work inside the plant. The firm bills itself as your partner in waste reduction and cost savings. Other Labor Department filings show PSSI recently hired union avoidance consultants to prevent employees from joining the United Food Commercial Workers Union. Okay, and that's basically the end of the actual article. Here's my parental hat on. There is a responsibility that we have as parents to facilitate a lot of what goes on when it comes to business and our children. We are supposed to have that hands-on situation going. You know, what is the location of the job? How much are you going to get paid? Who is your boss? Is it going to be a direct deposit? We should be a lot more diligent in doing background checks on the people that our children work for. It should be age appropriate. You should find out who the manager is, supervisor is. You need to be really hands on. We can no longer say, Johnny Sue down the street, Johnny down the street wants you to mow their lawn. I'm knocking on doors. Hello, you hired my child. What's going on? A, B, C, D, E. So my question has always been with this article, where were the parents? How did they get past the application process, interview process, without the parents knowing the gist of what was going on? And how could you give a green light to your child to work overnight, an overnight shift, especially when they do have education during the morning? How are you trying to balance all of that? I know it's money, but there's a lot of red flags that the parents should have been involved in, should have had more hands-on. What was the excuse that the kids were using to the parents as to why they had to be working so late? These are things that really and truly need to be combed out through this investigation. So How do you guys feel? What were some of your jobs when you were a teenager? Was it just the traditional go down the street and mow the neighbor's lawn, or did you have an actual facility that you had to go work at? What was your working experience as a teenager? Do you think that the teenagers were in the right by taking on a job like that? Do you think that it was out of desperation? Comment below this video if you think that you as a parent would ever allow your child to work in a meat plant like this overnight. What would you do? What would be your restrictions or stipulations on the job when it comes to your teenagers and things of that nature? What was your teenage job? Did you ever have a summer job? Comment down below this video. Let's get the conversation going. Did you ever have a summer job? Now, me, myself, I worked for the Streets and Sanitation Department in Chicago, Illinois. The summer jobs like that. And my shifts were during the daytime, and I was about 16 years old. So the reason why I was doing that was to help my mom out. You know, I help her with the lights, gas, anything that she needed assistance with. I assisted in that when I was bringing in my income to the family. It was things like that. You know, you go in the alleys and you sweep up the streets and you clean the garbage and stuff like that. It wasn't anything like a meat plant overnight at all. I never experienced anything like that. So hopefully this issue will get resolved. But comment down below, what was your favorite summer job growing up? That's simple. What was your favorite summer job growing up? Comment down below this video about everything that you see. Do you feel as a parent that parents should have been more hands-on when it comes to hiring your kid, your child? You know, comment down below this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on everything that you see. And again, ladies, if you are a part of the Curve Nation, are we little girls? Hell no. So do we tap on doors? Hell no. If you are a part of the Curve Nation, ladies, remember to kick that bitch off the hinges. Love you guys. Take care. See you next time. Comment down below. Subscribe. Share to everybody. You have a good day, guys. Love you. Take care. Bye.